on it today at the gym, but I got talking with the young men in there, and so I missed out on reaching out to all of you and having a little dialogue through your comments, as I often do. So today, let's think about this is a principle of it's an ancient principle, so maybe we don't even need to give it a historical beginning. But basically, if you complain, it stays. And why does this happen? So let's say you complain about something you don't like. Why does it stay? If it's a part of your body, if it's something that's a sensation that's arising within the sky of your body, like a storm cloud in the sky of your body, then you complain about it, you have an instant judgment, an instant resistance to it. And when you resist it, it clings. So if you resist it, then it's almost like if you have some guy who's walking across your yard and you don't want him walking across your yard because it's your yard. If you let him just walk across your yard, he's going to keep walking. He's going to keep going. But if you complain about it, if you step out there and start shouting at him, if you start trying to get him to move quicker, if you try to intimidate him, he's probably going to turn around, and then you have a confrontation. So when it comes to chronic pain, anxiety, or panic, the same scenario it unfolds inevitably. And I see it all the time in the forums on Facebook. I saw it today in the TMS forum. So basically, this guy's having a really colorful journey, as I had, lots of sensations, really intense. And he came on to the group to let people know that it really sucked and it was really awful, and just kind of three or four points of complaint. And what do you think that's going to do, especially announcing it publicly? It's going to reinforce it. It's going to make his unconscious mind think that he really did have a horrible day. What if instead of doing that, he focused on a small thing that went right for him? Could be any little thing. Could be that he laughed, that he heard a friend say something funny and he laughed, or he ate something he liked. He ate a taco, tasted great, felt good about it. That is a much different way of looking at life. Then there's no more threat. There's no more unconscious mind jumping up and saying, "Oh wow, what's the threat here?" Right? So if you're complaining, unconscious mind just jumps right up and says, "Hey, there's a threat." As soon as you judge it, it becomes a threat to your unconscious mind. And unconscious mind is what's controlling the panic, the anxiety, the chronic pain, the gastritis, whatever it is that's going on for you. If you don't see it as a threat and you don't complain about it, then boom, you're moving forward. You're focusing on what you want. Hey, I got somebody popping on to say hi. Hi, how's it going? Juna, I think it's Juna, maybe. Yeah, so today, this evening, I'm talking about if you complain, it stays. It's also a principle of acceptance and commitment therapy, which says what you don't want is going to stick around. Have you ever noticed that in your life? If there's something that you don't want and you focus on what you don't want, you get more of what you don't want. So that's the principle I'm talking about here. And the reason why is because if you don't want it, it sticks to you. You're focused on it, and your mind sees it as a threat. So, yes, Junaid Gul from Pakistan, awesome. Pakistan is a country I have not visited. I've been to India. I'd love to come there someday. I'm sure there are many beautiful places there, and hopefully you're enjoying your life in Pakistan. So focus on what you want. How does that work? When you focus on what you want, even when you have an uncomfortable sensation, such as an anxiety, you have anxiety, but you say, okay, my little anxiety is fine. I'm going to do something I want to do. I'm going to take a step in my life. I'm going to go cook something healthy to eat. I'm going to go do some work. I'm going to work in a way that's going to bring me sustenance. I'm going to build something in my life. I'm going to take care of someone. I'm going to do something meaningful, something useful in the world. Because complaining is also really lost energy. Not only lost energy, but energy that moves things in the opposite direction. as to where you want to go. So I hope that you can see that if you look back on your own life, you could see when the complaints when the complaints were at their highest, things got worse and worse. And then when you started to shift your mindset into a mode of gratitude, appreciation, or even just action, just moving in a different direction. So when you move in a different direction, if you have anxiety, if you have depression, you take action away from that. You move in a direction that you want to go. So for me, when I felt anxiety, I would acknowledge it. I'd say, hey, I'm feeling anxiety. That's fine. I'm still going to go to the grocery store. I'm still going to hop in the car and drive to the pool and go for a swim. I'm still going to go for a walk around the block or in the neighborhood. I'm still going to do it. People often think that they need to feel good to do something, right? They need to feel like good enough to go do something. That's not often the case. Many times I go into the gym, I feel worse going into the gym than I do leaving because I'm working out really hard. And when I work out really hard, I hop in the sauna. Some of you have seen me in the sauna. And when I come out, then basically I'm feeling better than when I went in. What if I had a criteria of saying, oh, I've got to feel good before I go in, right? That's not going to work. So that's what I'm trying to say. Today's main message is when you complain, you get more of it. You get more of what you want. But another element of that is not allowing your state of feeling, however you feel in the moment. You might feel anxious, you might feel depressed, but if you step out into life and you do something, you take action, you move your body, move your mind, move in a direction, even a small direction, even stepping out into nature, even taking a little walk, even doing something out in a yard or wherever you are, that's going to move you in the right direction rather than sit in a chair, complain, look at your phone, feel bad. When you focus on that feeling, it grows and it becomes a threat to your unconscious mind. So I'm seeing some comments come in. Is what you're trying to say? Yes. Gentle, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if everybody would say that in my past. Definitely there were times in my life where I was a fighter, and I do take the peaceful path. I think that's the path of most benefit to the world. So I'm here. I have a website, healingwolfcoaching.com, where I help people with all kinds of conditions. So go check it out. I have a free meditation. If you sign up for my mailing list, which I haven't been sending out lately very much because I'm making a transition of my website. But if you go there, you'll be able to experience that meditation and you'll see the kind of way that I move my mind to get my mind to go where I want it to go. And on my own healing journey, it took me a while to get out of that mode of complaining or wanting to talk to other people about what was going on in terms of how I felt. If I felt anxiety, if I felt depression, whatever. Like once I learned to let go of that, needing to announce that to the world, I just acknowledged it and kept moving my life. I just laugh at it. And that worked to bring me to where I am today, where I can go do anything I want to do. I can head out into the world. I can work out as much as I want to work out. I can cook, clean, whatever. Like I'm living a full life, whereas I was bedbound for a year and housebound for multiple years. So I'm here to help you recover from chronic pain, anxiety, panic, and I'll be back for some more live streams. Sign up, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and in the comments, let me know how you're taking action to move forward on your healing odyssey. I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful night.